If you are a creator, a speaker, an author, trainer, workshop leader, pastor, preacher, or anybody else who has a message that you really want to get it out to the world, I have some really excellent news for you. Tonight, you're going to see a way that you can dramatically multiply your audience. And I'm not talking about double or triple. I am talking about being able to multiply your audience by 7 times. That's right, a 700% increase. And it's okay to be skeptical. I just want you to kind of ride with me and give me a chance to prove it to you. For those of you that are new or may not know who I am by way of introduction and also by way of providing a little credibility, my name is Matt DiMaio. I'm here in Tampa, Florida, and I'm now in my 5th decade of showing people how to learn whatever they're interested in faster and easier than they ever realized that they could. I specialize in teaching strategies, tactics, and techniques that speed up a person's learning process. I've got a YouTube channel with a couple 100,000 subscribers, millions of views. I'm the author of a handful of books. My newest one is over my shoulder here, Future Proof Your Mind. And I tell you that so that I establish a level of credibility that I am like you, a content creator. So when I talk about the great discovery, it is not from some ivory tower or an outsider looking in. I am somebody who is heavily involved with this platform on a daily basis, uploading content to it and looking to see the great success that we can all share together. Now, at this point, I am going to share my screen and come over here to our slideshow. The great discovery is in the process of changing the way the world handles education. We are not merely another educational platform. We are an entirely new creation, a global educational marketplace designed to empower the world. This is an opportunity to be able to get your courses, and more than that, your offers, your trainings, your podcasts, sermons, books, promotions out to the entire world fluently in their native language. And I started off by talking about that you're going to have an opportunity to multiply your potential audience by 700%. So let me prove it to you right now. If all you speak is English and your content is in English only about 7% of the world's population are natural English speakers, and a total of only about 13% of all the people in the world speak some English. So you've got 13% that can actually listen or pay attention or absorb your course. What about the other 87% of the world? So we're going to give you access to that 87%. And if you multiply 13% times 7, you're still not quite at the full number. So we're not only going to give you the ability to have language translation, you're going to be able to put as much content on our platform as you can create with no additional cost to have it translated. Now, this is not just course material, because we literally support any type of digital product that can be delivered remotely. In addition to that, we're doing live voice translated Zoom presentations with your clients, customers, and prospects in their native language. I'm going to come back to this point a little bit later, but I want you to understand what this means. Imagine, if you're a coach, being able to have a brand new client that joins you from somewhere in South America, and another one from Japan, and another one from India, and another one from Germany. And you're all on a live Zoom presentation where you're teaching these clients. Imagine being able, for all of you to be able to speak and understand each other in real time. It's science fiction come true. In addition to that, our system provides you with on-screen call to action buttons and no cost for this extra translation. So a viewer does not have to go hunting around looking for the link you dropped in the chat somewhere, because everything is done right on the screen. As far as I know, folks, we are the only company on planet Earth to have this. Not even the big guys, not Google or Apple or Microsoft, none of them have it. When we talk about state of the art, we're talking about AI-assisted help for you to create new content or repurpose old content. So your books, ebooks, podcasts, any kind of digital marketing content you've got, even business management systems, our AI tools will help you with all of that. And this now gives you the ability to create content in minutes and not months. Personal story. Back in 2013, I wrote the book in Word. And then I had to bring that to an editor. And then I had to bring the edited copy to somebody to format it before I was able to bring it to a designer to create the front and back copies. And that all happened before I brought it to a printer. It took months to do all that stuff. My last book, I did it in a couple of weeks. And so AI tools have dramatically changed just how fast and how much easier it is for you to get your important message out to the world. Now, have your content, and not just your content, but you may have other kinds of offers. You may offer other services or products, and have it marketed and sold for you in virtually every country in the world by people who speak the local language. As a content creator, maybe you've experienced this problem too. We're great at creating content. Not all of us are great marketers. A lot of us shy away. We don't have that sales personality, or we don't have that gene. Well, imagine having an army of people worldwide that do it for you. You just set up your content on our platform and you can get paid on global sales, or if you do have that gene, you can earn even more money by marketing it yourself. Because up until now, I've always had to market all my own content myself. For the very first time, I now have other people who like what I do that can go out there and get paid for promoting it. And then I also make money on it. So think about this. What if, suppose, that you really could expand your message to the entire world? For some of you, the world needs to hear what you've got to say. But I want to flip the script. This gives people, content creators from around the world, to contact us. Look, a lot of Americans are lazy, and we have very little patience for putting up with people who have a thick accent. Well, imagine somebody from a country where they do have a thick accent, where English is not native to them, and they can use our system to speak flawless English to be able to get their content into your head. Amazing world we live in. This is not something that's going to happen someday. It's already happening right now, and it's been happening for months upon months. Let me show you how it works in action. So I'm going to show you a little short video here of our CEO.
Hi, I'm Tim Taylor, co-CEO of The Great Discovery, a monetized global e-learning platform that connects talented creators and service providers with quality learners and customers in nearly every country and every language in the world. Check out how this platform translates my voice into multiple languages. And hey, get started with this yourself. You are going to love it.
नमस्ते, मैं टिम टेलर हूं, द ग्रेट डिस्कवरी का सह सीईओ। एक नया हाय।
Oh, what did I do? Oops. User error, folks. That was user error. I keep getting this pop-up happening over here. And let me just continue where we were.
Hi,
Oh,
I'm Tim Taylor,
I'm gonna-
co-CEO of The Great Discovery, a new monetized global
I'm going to fast forward back to where we were, if I can.
e-learning platform that connects. Read with this yourself. You are going to love it.
नमस्ते, मैं टिम टेलर हूं द ग्रेट डिस्कवरी का सह सीईओ एक नया嗨，我是蒂姆·泰勒，大发现公司的联合首席执行官。这是一个新的。مرحبا، أنا تيم تايلر، الرئيس التنفيذي المشارك لشركة The Great Discovery. Salut, je suis Tim Taylor, co-CEO de The Great Discovery, une nouvelle plateforme d'apprentissage en ligne mondiale monétisée. Γεια σας. Είμαι ο Tim Taylor, συνδιευθύνων σύμβουλος της The Great Discovery, μιας νέας monetized.
How cool is
Hi.
that? That is the very definition of futuristic today. Amazing. So when you join the Great Discovery, you will get your own website that is branded to you. And when you send people to the website, you're not just being paid for having people buy your content. You're being paid for any type of customer acquisition because these people are now coded to you, and anything they buy on the platform, you get compensated for. Let me compare it to my experience. I sell my books, audio books, Kindle, and all of that on Amazon. So I send out press releases and I'm on podcasts and I'm promoting my books and my content, but I like to send people to Amazon. Well, when somebody goes to Amazon because I sent them there, they may or may not buy my book because at the bottom of my book page, Amazon shows people who are interested in this book over here by Matt were also interested in all these other books. So they're bunking my referrals on the head with my competition's product. And if somebody that I sent there buys something from my competitor, you know how much I make? How many fingers am I holding up? Right, I make nothing. Well, that doesn't happen on the Great Discovery. You send somebody to our platform, whether they buy your course or somebody else's content, you still get paid because you sent them to us. Pretty cool. Now, let me give you a little tour of the entire platform.
So now I'm actually going to give you an overview of the platform, first showing you the digital products marketplace, and then how to upload courses and sell courses in multiple different languages on the platform. So this is the homepage of the Great Discovery. And if you scroll down here, you can see all the different product categories that we have. We have channels or community groups on the Great Discovery. So if you want to build a membership community, you can do so on the Great Discovery. And then we have our different courses, ebooks, seminars, workshops, and coaching programs down here. You can separate by category. You can separate by original language or translated language, by creator, and by skill level. If we come up here and we go to browse courses, I can search for courses, let's say about podcasting. I can find a course like this on podcasting, go into the course, begin the course, listen to it originally in English.
Hey everybody, welcome to Podcast Fast Start. If you're
And then if I'd like to change the language of the course, I can simply click in the top right-hand corner on Select Playback Language, select the language I'd like to play it back into, for example, French, and now listen to this course in French.
Start, si vous souhaitez créer un podcast et que...
Or I could choose a different language. In this example, let's say Italian.
Ciao a tutti, benvenuti a Podcast Fast Start. Se vuoi creare un podcast e non sai da...
So this is the only platform that has the voice translation embedded directly into it, allowing you to take courses no matter what language that course is originally translated into. So you can upload courses in English and have them translated into every language, or you could take courses from people in other countries who speak other languages and have them translated in English. So now you can learn from people who you've never had access to learn from before. Now moving on to creators. Uploading courses on the Great Discovery is incredibly easy. On some platforms, you have to basically be a web designer in order to upload your courses. But on the Great Discovery, you simply come to My Courses, Onboard Courses, and select Onboard a New Course. It will then walk you through a templated process, which you simply fill out the selected areas. And then once you do, it will automatically create all the landing pages and checkout pages for you. Here's an example of one of my courses live on the platform. It's a YouTube for Beginners course, and this page was automatically created once I filled out the template. It has the title of the course, the cover image for the course, the video for the course, the what you'll learn section, the course content section, the requirements of the course, And then below it promotes other courses that I have, like this SEO course here. This is a free course that anybody can download. You see I have over 109 learners on it, and I have 8 reviews, which are displayed here at the bottom of the course. So that's what I love about the Great Discovery is they make being an affiliate incredibly easy and incredibly lucrative, and they make being a creator incredibly easy as well, because you simply follow the template and then your courses are automatically made available for people all over the world, no matter what language they speak.
How amazing was that? By the way, the young man that you just heard, his name is Alex Hitt. And Alex has literally become a digital nomad. He has been able to generate online income and now is traveling around Asia with his girlfriend. And he spends a couple of weeks in Malaysia, weeks in Singapore. He's down in Hong Kong. He's over in Vietnam. And he is able to live a laptop lifestyle. And so he gave you a little bit of a tour of the site so that you could see all of the different types of things that you can do in real time on our platform. Here gives you a little bit of a menu of the broad amount of categories that are available on the Great Discovery. Everything from, this is alphabetical, so it's everything from academic learning to writing. If we had a course on zookeeping, that would go in the last square. But whether you're an entrepreneur, if you're interested in food and cooking, if you're looking for courses on money and finance or raising kids or information on salesmanship or whatever you're interested in becoming better at, we have courses produced by world-class experts on the platform. And it's in whatever language a person wants to receive it in. So your video and audio content is translated into your local language at the user level. So you don't have to decide in advance what you want to translate your courses into. A user anywhere in the world says, okay, I'm here in Mumbai, India. They go up, they hit a button for Hindi, bing, and now they're listening to the content in their native tongue. There is no added cost to either you as the creator or the learner to be able to have that done. It's instantaneous and there's no added cost. Not just the audio and the video, but all the printed material. Every training you do, every quiz you've got, every coaching session that you do, all translated. And it maintains your voice and speaking style. You can see how shy and quiet I am. And when I present, I want my audience to feel my natural enthusiasm. But if any of you have ever had the experience of hiring a translator to go and deliver your content on video, you know that they cannot replicate you. But first of all, it's expensive. It's ridiculously expensive. But they can't duplicate your personality. Here, it's a non-issue because it's really you speaking in other languages. And the accuracy rate is unbelievable. Our top 40 languages were better than 99% accurate. The next 80 languages were better than 94% accurate. And as AI continues to get better, that accuracy gets to nearly 100% in almost every time. Now, let's talk about the business side of this. All right, so let's say you really do want to start establishing a foothold in these other countries with your content. You can't just start off with some expensive course and expect people who have never heard of you to buy it. So we have a sensible approach. The very first thing we recommend that you do is to have either low cost or no cost content, preferably free, so that it's like giving away a free sample of what you do. And it introduces people to the way you think, the way you communicate, and that draws them in to want to know more from you. And then once that's established, then you can offer moderately priced courses, things from, I don't know, from anywhere from 20 to a few $100s. And what that does is first of all, it provides you with income. But even more important than that, what happens is it allows you to attract a worldwide sales force, because 70% of the sales price goes to the affiliate plan. You're going to keep 30% up front. Now, if you're selling it as well, then you're going to also earn all the affiliate commission on that. So you'll earn whatever it is that you would normally earn. But here's the big advantage. All of these sales are being made automatically by people around the world with no upfront advertising cost for you. Anytime I've tried to market stuff in other places, I had to spend upfront advertising dollars to drive clicks to my content online with no guarantee I'd sell anything. Here, you're only paying based on actual performance. Brilliant. Then, once people are in your moderately priced content, now it's the opportunity for you to really be paid what you're worth, because now you can upsell them to your full course, your full coaching, your interactive teaching, whatever other products and services. And now you're keeping 70%, while 30% is going to the affiliate field. So this is a not only very fair, but an extremely lucrative system, because it incentivizes people to go out and promote your content for you because they're being paid to do it. Now, let's talk about having a brand channel, because this is really going to appeal to you in a completely new way. There's a lot of people out there that don't have static content. Like there's some of the material I have on The Great Discovery. I have a video-based training on how to have an incredible memory. I just put up an audio book. This will be my second audio book up there. But not everybody has content that is just static like that. Sometimes you'll have a podcaster that's doing repeat episodes. You'll have a pastor or a preacher who's doing ongoing sermons. Well, we have a channel system that allows you to host trainings, webinars, podcasts. A preacher can put their sermons up there and now wind up having their content have a worldwide exposure on demand. You can also charge different types of subscriptions. So like on YouTube, there's ways that you can generate money where people will buy you a cup of coffee, or people belong to subscription services. Well, the YouTube keeps a lot of that money. Here, you can have your own multiple subscription offers. So you can have small, medium, large. You can do monthly things. You can do a split payment for larger products that you offer. There's nobody else in the world doing this. You can have your own Zoom channel, because most of you are familiar with using Zoom. That's what we're all on right now. You can use your own Zoom membership within your channel for events with two-way audio translation and fully customizable CTA. That's called action buttons. Zoom doesn't offer this. The only place you can get that is with us. We handle all of the payment processing, so you don't have to worry about merchant accounts and all of the aggravation of how you're going to deal with it. By the way, we not only translate language, we also translate the finances. So I offer a $300 memory course here in the United States. I can't get $300 for that course in third world countries, in places in the Caribbean or in South America or in India. So our system not only translates my language, it also translates the finances based on the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, so that your content is affordable for people who live there to be able to buy your stuff. And again, on these channels, 70% of all the subscription fees you charge are yours. 30% goes to the affiliate side. So this just gets better and better. We were talking about Zoom sessions. This gives you the ability to listen to any content on the web using our service. So if you're a fan of a news channel from another country, or you like to go on YouTube and watch videos that are in foreign languages, using our two-way live audio translation on Zoom. You just come over here. If it's in English and you want to translate it into Spanish, you click the button, and anything that you want to watch anywhere on the internet can be translated into the language of your choice. Now, a lot of you are fairly new creators, or you've been creators and have struggled with it. We're going to help you there too, because we've got tools that will give you the ability to have the unlimited translation, and we provide it to you. We're going to give you a suite of what we call the AI Genius apps to assist you in being able to be a better marketer, in helping you create content faster and better, in teaching you how to use all this stuff and a lot more. And then it goes beyond that, because we give you access to unlimited Genius Club courses and content by being a member of this optional service. Anything that you buy on our platform gives you an immediate 10% discount, and it also keeps you active to be able to receive commissions from all of the people that may be part of your family tree as this thing builds worldwide for all of the people that are connected to you. Let's talk about being just a creator for a moment and how this speeds up the process. So we have AI tools that do all of the design work for you, that help you with the creation, that do the formatting, that help you with onboarding of courses, with video, with curriculum, with creating quizzes and exams and certifications in minutes, not months. We have a system that gives you the ability to do book creation, design, writing, formatting, and editing. Let me tell you a personal story. So a couple of weeks ago, I was on a Saturday training with James and his partner, Ed Garza. This lasted from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. And they wrote 2 complete books from 10 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. When I say wrote a book, they decided what their topic was going to be in front of us. Then they plugged that idea into AI, and then they asked the AI to start creating an outline, and then flesh out the outline, and then create the chapters, and then create all of the text, and then proofread it, and then format it. And then once they had the book, all of the content of the book done, they said, okay, now we need a nice cover for it. I'm telling you, every part of the book creation process, they did right in front of us in one day, not even a full day, in the 6 hours that we were online together. Blew my mind. And I'm used to dealing with AI all the time, but I got to tell you, I was seriously impressed. This is all available to you. So not just full-length books, ebooks, audiobooks in your voice, because we can clone your voice if that's what you want. And we can do it in nearly any language, and so much more. All right. Let me give you somebody else from the real world.
Having my content on The Great Discovery has been a huge breakthrough for me. On another platform, listen, I make more money in 2 months on The Great Discovery than I have in the last couple years on the other platform. Why? Over the other platform, I'm the only one selling, and it's only in English. Here, I've got a multitude of affiliates who are incentivized to buy, sell, and promote my course, and it's in multiple languages.
How cool is that? All right, so let's talk about how you get started, because we're going to start to wrap up now. And so let's talk about what you get and what you do. All right, so for those of you that are serious about getting your word out to the world, here's the way it works. We will provide you with unlimited content hosting. I got to tell you, I have been a member, and I still am a member, of other e-learning platforms. Nobody gives you unlimited content hosting unless you're going to pay a fortune for it. You're also going to get all of the translation of your audio and video content at no extra cost. There's some other things that are included, but before I tell you what they are, I want to talk about some of the options, because you've got some add-ons that you could choose to add. You could choose to add the Creator Support subscription, which includes your channel. We talked about the channel with the live Zoom voice translation. You can choose to get the AI Genius Club that gives you all of the marketing tools and a marketing funnel and everything done for you. You can also get all of the stuff that creates your content for you, the AI Creator and Author Lab. So that's optional. I think most of you are going to want it, but you're not required to have it. You're also going, this is included, essential creator training and live coaching. Look, there's a lot of bad courses out there. Most courses only have a 2% completion rate. Well, wouldn't you like to have everybody that takes your course complete it so that they'll buy more stuff from you? Well, we'll show you how to build a good course. We'll also help you figure out, how do you market in other countries? For most of you, for most of all of us, the idea of marketing our stuff in other countries is a brand new idea. We're going to help you with the strategy. We're also going to help you with the marketing side of this thing. We may be good at creating the content, but as I said before, we may not have that marketing or sales gene. We're going to help you with that as well. And of course, you want to be able to qualify for not only what you sell and earning money on everything that's your content, but also on everybody that goes through your system and all of the sales that generate and that move forth around the world as a result of the seed that you initially plant. Okay, let's talk cost. The initial amount is $649 to set that up here in the United States. You'll notice that over here it says $325 to $649. That's because in some countries where the CPI is low, remember I told you we also translate the money? So it can be as low as $325 in third world countries, but here in the United States, it's $649. Let me compare that to what I'm used to. For years, I was on a platform called Thinkific, major big platform. Thinkific charged me $150 a month, whether I sold anything or not. Essentially, it's a warehouse. I take my course, I put it on their platform. I had to create my own marketing page, do my own email autoresponders. I had to do everything myself. $150 a month times 12 months. Folks, that's $1,800 a year. This $649 is a one-time lifetime payment. Big difference. Now, if you want the optional add-ons, they're only $99 for the month. Now, how can it get any better than that? Well, look at this. We all know people that are other creators. We hang out with them. We network with them. If you refer 3 other creators to our system and they join like you did, you'll get your $649 back. We rebate it back to you. If they order the optional monthly tools like you have, and you've got 3 people that are subscribing to the tools, your $99 goes to zero. You're comped. So you can literally get all of this for nothing out of pocket, if you just help us become a bigger worldwide company. That's a pretty good deal. Now, I'm going to give you one more thing that's even better, and then we'll wrap up. So for a limited time, originally this was like for the 4th of July that they were going to give $150 off to $649. And so that drops the $649 over here down to $499. Originally, it was supposed to be for the 4th of July. I talked to Tim earlier today, and he said, no, we've decided to extend it to July 15. That is 1 week from today, folks. So this is not just for you. It's for people that you know, so you can get your refer 3 and you're free. So you're never going to see a price as low as this again. So just hurry up and go and do it, please. All right. We've covered a lot. The way you enroll is you go to thegreatdiscovery.com/, and then this username over here is the code or the name of the person who introduced you to the Great Discovery. So you want to make sure that you keep that integrity of whoever introduced you. You make sure you got their username correctly. And once you've got the right link, you're going to come over here to this green button, and you're going to click that Join Now green button, and it's going to bring you to a page that looks like this. You simply fill this out, and you are part of the Great Discovery. How cool is that? So We covered a lot of ground in a pretty short period of time. James, I'm going to let you moderate and see if there are questions that people would like to have me answer in the roughly 12 minutes we've got left.